I guess you'll have to unmute yourself. Okay. We've got this vascular surgeon who was arrested. He has been transferred to Ohio, where where the crimes were committed, and he actually is going to have an arraignment tomorrow at 1. So think about this guy. So I'm going to tell Gunnar about the case.
Probably his preliminary hearing tomorrow.
It's an arraignment.
Oh.
So he just was extradited to Ohio yesterday. So I'm going to give Gunnar. Yeah, so I'm going to give Gunnar, like, he didn't know everything. Like, I don't know everything about the case either, but I'm going to kind of tell him about it. And why we have Gunnar is because Gunnar's been through the legal system. So Gunnar has, and if you've heard me talk before, you know that he's been to jail, and he's been to prison, and he's been to Alabama prison, and he's been into one of the worst prisons.
Yeah, I've done a little over 5 years locked up since I was 15.
Yeah, one time he was the youngest inmate in the county jail. Hey, Nikki. Jules,
I seen your video the other day. That was funny, Nikki.
You saw her what?
I seen her video where she was sitting beside, like, there was yachts in the background and stuff.
I can't remember what her last video was.
It might not have been her last one.
Oh, I think she was. Oh, she's her 40 video. That's what it was. Her birthday video. Oh. Hey, Kobe. So I thought it would be cool to get Gunnar in here to talk about, like, what is this guy thinking? Like, and you know, I've been watching a lot of the Chrisleys and how they talk about their experience in prison and how totally different it is from, like, someone who's not famous. So yeah. So Gunnar, I got a question for you. So with this guy being the guy that was arrested, Michael McKee, he is a vascular surgeon, and I looked it up, and
he's not going to go. He's not famous. He's not going to go to. He's not going to go to, like, SAG or anything.
Well, I didn't. That's what I'd heard today too. I'd actually watched Ashley Banfield, and a guy was on there talking about, like, prison and all that, and he said the same thing. He said it's not like he's famous, and it's not like he did anything to children, so he's not going to be, like, in protective custody. He's probably going to be in, like, normal population.
Oh, he's going to be on the violent floor, just like in Huntsville. Like when you go in and you get classified, like, N and M dorm is for violent offenders, and then the rest is, like, you know, your people that's got, you know, smoking and stuff like that. Right. They're on a whole different floor.
So what all would be classified as a violent offender?
Any kind of assault, attempted murder, armed robbery, any kind of armed robbery. Anything like that.
Okay. And then, of course, the murders.
Yeah.
Thank you, Katie. Okay,
I wonder if they're worried about, if who's worried about it.
Like the police.
No, I mean, no, they don't care. It's just that.
Well, so I wanted to cover this too. So whenever you get arrested, a nurse is going to have to see you, and they're going to ask you questions like that. Like, are you suicidal?
But they try to trick you. They'll be like, have you ever thought about harming yourself? They'll trick you into saying it. That way they can put you in looks like a prom dress. It ain't got no sleeves, and it's cut off about like
the turtle suit?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, so what happens if he says that he has thought about it? What do they do?
Evaluations during intake. They do psychic evaluations when you go to prison, not just the county.
Well, around here, we don't know if they do in those bigger county jails.
I don't think they're going to waste the time to do all that.
See, I think they will. Because you got to think about like people like Luigi, and you probably don't know a
Turtle
whole lot about
suit.
Luigi.
Lamb Love, do you know what a turtle suit is? Some people call them prom dresses, turtle suits.
And some people's mug shots, they have their the turtle suits on.
Oh yeah, I've never made that mistake.
So tell me what
Never.
happens. What do they do with you if you are on the watch, the suicidal watch?
You're in the drunk tank with no blankets, no nothing, just that turtle suit, and for 3 days until the nurse thinks that you're ready
Okay.
to.
Yeah. So that's what they do. They freeze you out. You've never heard them referred to. That's all I've ever heard them referred to as turtle suits. What have you heard, Steph? What have you called it? So they're going to put you in a room where you can't have a blanket because you could actually do some. You could harm yourself if you have the
It's like
blanket.
a 5150. I mean, I got a 5150 tattoo on me, but it stands for criminally insane. But I know the code 5150 just means insane.
Yeah, doesn't it? Like a psych code.
Yeah, well, it's like what cops. We got a 5150 down here. That means they got a lunatic, somebody that's crazy.
And
So the prison people turned it into criminally insane. That's why everybody has 5150 tattooed on them.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So what do you think, Gunner? So you've got this guy. We'll talk about like the other things. But I really wanted to cover like you've got this vascular surgeon, and I looked it up, and he is like it. I looked up like the highest paid doctors, and vascular surgeon was number 8. Number
Wow.
8. So this guy had went to school for 15 plus years
Just threw his life away.
and just threw his life away. And he threw his life away on an ex-wife. And how long had they been divorced? Like 9 years, I think.
She must have had some good.
She had already like remarried, and she married a dentist. She remarried.
I want to know how people get tattoos in prison. It's pretty. I'll show you the one I got in prison. You see the state of Alabama?
Oh yeah,
Let me see.
the outline of it.
Dude, this Ring camera's fire. It's so magnetic that I can't get it up off here. There we go. I got the state of Alabama with the bullet hole in it and just a bunch of stuff. But they'll get these little bitty, they call them Jolly Rancher motors. They'll get them from people working like what's it called? Like just people that's working on stuff all the time.
Like free labor or like
no, the maintenance guys.
oh,
They'll bring them to us, and then we'll
the
make
trustees, kind of like the trustees or whatever.
yeah, and then you just make a battery pack that goes on your wrist and you're ready to go.
Where did they get the ink from?
Well, we actually got lucky, and we got a female guard to bring us some Free World ink.
Really?
That's how I
like
have
real tattoo ink?
That's how I have red inside the bullet hole.
Wow.
But usually, not everybody's that lucky. They usually make their own ink.
Like out of like a ink pen?
No, they'll melt down like styrofoam cups and stuff that makes a black soot, and then you put like a dab of state shampoo in it, and then a dab of state
Toothpaste?
toothpaste, and it's darker than some inks,
Really?
but I don't know if I would trust it. You know, might end up with skin cancer.
Yeah, they ended up putting weird chemicals in their skin. Yeah. That's crazy.
And I've seen somebody ask about it, how they use the needles.
Criminals are smart.
They'll either get somebody that's in the choir or whatever to bring them a guitar string back, or they'll make it with a clothes like a clothes hanger and just sharpen it down. Mine hurt because we didn't have nowhere to sharpen mine. I was at a program. I was at ATF,
Oh, really?
and then somebody had started.
That was
on it.
that female guard that liked y'all at ATF.
She's
Yeah.
Shout out to her. I'm not gonna say her name, but she quit. She brought me a phone and everything in there. Nothing they can get on to me now.
What did Nikki say? I look concerned about what? Think about I got a tattoo. Yeah, I've never heard that story about how you. There's no telling how many stories I don't know. As many as I do, there's so many that I don't. I'm sure.
I got my tattoo kit in the car now.
Oh yeah, he does tattoos. He does tattoos on people. He's been doing them for years.
I was in prison. I got an 8-year sentence over a possession case, which only carries 5. So they screwed me.
Yeah, he only had possessions. He never had anything else.
You can look my name up, and it's only going to ever show a Class D felony. And yeah, that's my mom. I'm her son. And
Alabama prisons are some of the worst that you can go to. And honestly, he was supposed to go to like a lower level, like almost like a work camp.
Yeah, because my custody level was minimum out.
Yeah. And he would call me and say, what's my custody level? And I would tell him. And then he called me the day that he was getting transferred. He's like, what is my custody level? And I said, I just looked yesterday. It's minimum out. He said, they've already sent everybody to work camps. He said, the only people that's left is the ones that's going to maximum prisons. And then he was like, oh shit, they're walking me over to Staten, which is like one of the most dangerous ones in Alabama.
Yeah, like I was at Draper, and then it's 3 prisons right beside each other. Draper, you can walk from Draper to Staten, and the whole time we was at Draper, we was here in Medflight land at Staten. So I was like, shit. So like, you gotta get something that's long and pokey when you get there, or you're just gonna get slapped around.
How long have you been out, Gunner?
Be 3 years in October.
It seems like it's been longer than that.
I know it.
It seemed like it lasted forever, and it seems like it's been longer than that. So someone asked, did you get out recently? So he's been out for 3 years, and no, he's like not on any papers. He's good.
Yeah, and this is the long, like, I used to couldn't make it 3 or 4 months on the street without going to jail.
Okay, so I got a question for you. So this guy, yep, he served his time. So this guy is a vascular surgeon. He lived in like this penthouse apartment like complex. It was, I mean, to us it looks like this big huge apartment because we don't have stuff like those kind around here anyway. And being out in the free world and having probably the best of everything and being this surgeon and everybody looking up to him and whatever, to now he is sitting in prison. So tell me what his first week or 2 weeks is going to be like in prison, or he's in jail. I'm sorry. He's in jail. He's in jail.
He's going to want to.
You think?
Yeah. That's always the worst is your first. Was he on drugs?
Not that we know of. I mean, he was doing, listen, he did a 10-hour surgery the day after he unalived.
I think he was on some kind of stimulant.
Yeah, I heard you say that earlier today.
You can't work like that and not be.
Right. Robin, I agree. His neck was this big around, so he could have been on something like steroids or something.
He probably on both.
May have been. So, okay, so so he's in a jail, but okay, so they did say that he's
in a jail where it's like a bunk bed and then your door closes, or is it like open pods?
No, I think it might be both. It is a newer jail. They did say that he got lucky. That's the way somebody put it today, that he got lucky and he got sent to like this newer jail. So everything's like, like,
Of course.
yeah, everything's like updated and everything's
Me,
like
I
a
was
newer
at the
jail.
oldest jail I went to the 2 oldest prisons in Alabama.
Yeah, where you got to deal with mold and nothing works and all that.
No, like the cockroaches had dreadlocks and was carrying around shanks and everything. Like them bugs are gangster down there.
So tell me, so you thinking about you being an inmate and this doctor walks in, what do y'all think?
I'm extortion. I'm off the rip. I'm trying to extort him.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you know that he's got money.
I'm not, but I'm going to figure out that he's got money, and I'm going to go tell who to.
Right. So these people in there, their mindset is this guy's got money, and we're going to extort him.
Yeah.
So let me tell y'all a story about that. So
unless he makes it to some kind of, he killed somebody. He murdered somebody, didn't he?
2 people.
Oh yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah. So he unalived. He broke into their house, and we don't know yet how he broke in because
he'll get everything that's coming to him.
When police got there, they said that it didn't look like any forced entry. So we've heard that he picked the lock, and he left. They had 2 children. Involved? Huh?
Did he hurt any of the children?
He left the kids alive.
That's good.
And the dog. He left the kids and the dog alive.
And it was old Yeller, and he was supposed to be put down. He didn't
no, it was it was actually a golden.
Oh,
it was a golden doodle.
Oh, was it?
It was. It was a black golden doodle, and his name was Larry.
Larry.
So Gunner talking about like extortion. So I got a phone call, and everybody thought that that's what was trying to happen with Gunner's thing. So when Gunner went in there, when he was in county, he was like, he'd been in county in and out so much that he was considered like somebody that you respected or whatever. Okay. When you go to prison, you're not that person at all. Like you're a nobody. You're a nobody.
Well, you gotta start all the way back over. Yeah. Remember my first time in jail, I was fighting people and stuff. So like, you gotta regain all that respect that you have spent all these years gaining.
Right.
Because then people don't know you.
Yeah. So he had respect when he was in the county. You're a freshman.
It takes one time in prison for you to go off, and they won't bother you no more. Because if they're gonna mess with me and they're gonna have to fight me and liable to get stabbed, why would they not go mess with this dude over here who's just gonna cry when he slaps him?
Yeah. But how did they know if you're going to or not? You just got to put out that kind of air about yourself.
You can just all about how you carry yourself.
And that's what people had told me. Whenever he got sentenced, I had so many people that knew Gunner that would tell me, you don't have anything to worry about. Gunner carries himself well. He knows the ropes, but still, okay, so, and then he gets in there, and what, had you been in there like 2 weeks and got robbed?
After I came back from ATF.
Oh, it was after ATF. Okay.
Yeah.
So I get a phone call.
So they pull up like 4 deep with stuff like this, taped to their hand. And then he was like, we're going to do this the hard way or the easy way. My homeboy Chris reached down and locked my box. So he was going to do it the hard way.
Okay, so explain to him what is a box and what is 4 deep and all that. Like, people don't know if they don't know jail lingo.
All right, so like under where you sleep, like you
like bunk beds, right?
Yeah, but you can pull your box out.
What's your box?
It's a box where you put your food and stuff. It's just on rollers, like
your commissary.
Yeah, and then I wasn't paying attention behind me. There's 3 or 4 people in front of me with Kaiser blades. So the people behind us stomped from the back and knocked my box all the way out. and we had just left store.
Yeah, so he was fully stocked.
Like
Fully stocked.
I spent like $200 and something.
And see, that was a mistake too. Like,
Well, my
double.
homeboy, I went and linked back up with him, and he went over there and made him give him my stuff back.
Yeah. Okay. So he gets robbed in prison, and they take all of his stuff. And
It
I
wasn't
get a
really
phone
robbed.
call.
That was more like a steal. Cause like,
Well, what's the
yeah,
difference?
huh?
What's the difference?
We locked our box. We wasn't going to just give them our. We wasn't just going to give up our stuff. We was
Oh,
going to go out with a fight.
oh. So did they get it though?
Yeah,
So
because
I
they
get a
stunk.
phone call. I get a phone call from somebody not even in Gunner's Pod, like not anybody from our county or anything, and was like, Miss Tammy, I just want to let you know that someone said you get a lot for $200. You get a shit ton for $200, don't you?
Shit ton of what?
Commissary.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And so this guy calls me and he said, I
I
saw
bought
Gunner.
a whole carton of Newports, and they were like on the land. That's $300. So like once you leave the store after you buy your cigarettes, it automatically goes from $11 a pack to 15 or 20 a pack.
Hey, somebody if he resells them to people in there.
Yeah, on Cash App.
Yeah. Yeah, that they run this whole ring in there, y'all. Like literally. There's
Oh, there's
people in
people in
there.
there that's got more money than all of us combined.
Yeah, he said that there's people in there that buys their kids cars, houses, everything.
College.
Pays for their college, everything. And it's wild. It is wild. It's so it's its
Figured
own
out that
world in there.
keychain.
Huh?
I got this keychain off of TikTok, and I finally figured it out.
Oh. You're gonna get banned. They're gonna think you're doing something. So I get a phone call saying that Gunner had gotten robbed or whatever. And whenever I told somebody, they're like, oh, they're fixing to try to extort you for money. And I said, the guy didn't say anything about wanting money. He was just letting me know that, you know, you need to check up on him. And I was like, so when Gunner called me, he didn't even mention it, didn't say a thing about it. And I'm over here
I didn't want to
pissed.
worry you.
Yeah, but I'm over here mad because I don't realize that I'm still in the mindset of when he's in the county, like nobody's messing with him or anything. In prison, it's different, and so so he sits there and talks for a minute. I'm like, "Are you not going to tell me what happened?" And he said, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "You got all your stuff taken?" And he was like, and I was like, "Are you not pissed?" And he was so calm. And I was like, "Are you not mad?" And he was like, "What was I supposed to do?" Like they had blades. There was a bunch of them. And so
it was 8 of them in all,
yeah.
and it was just me and Chris. We was sitting on our bunk.
So tell him what you did, how you went out of that pod into a different one and found somebody.
Oh yeah, I left. So F dorm is the trenches. Like I lived in there for a whole winter, and like they don't even have glass where it's supposed to be. Like it's just like garbage bags and stuff. So like we would have our blankets from this rack to this rack, and it was during COVID, so they would give out a bunch of hand sanitizer, and then we'd cut our drinks right here all the way around, fill it up with hand sanitizer, and light it on fire. That way we could stay warm. So I had to get out of there. So I went to E-Dorm, ran into one of my old homeboys, and then it was straight ever since.
Yeah, but you hooked up with the guy. Okay, so he hooked up with a schmurderer, but that guy was the pod boss. So once he hooked up with him,
Well, he wasn't the pod boss. He was just probably the most dangerous and most gangster dude down there.
yeah, but I mean, you'd even said like, ain't nobody gonna mess with you if they know they gotta mess with him,
Yeah.
right? But I
Yeah.
mean, but dude called me one day and he's like, Miss Tammy, how in the world?
It was definitely, it was 8 on 2. It might have been more, dude, for real.
Yeah,
When
Yeah.
my second day at Staten, I got to fighting with this guy. I didn't know he was a blood, and I'm beating him up. And then all of a sudden, I got hit in the back of the head, and I don't know how many of them jumped on me that time. I woke up getting wheeled to the infirmary, and I didn't even go all the way to the infirmary. I was like, "No, I'm good. Just let me out of the handcuffs and stuff."
I don't
Howard
even think I knew
Jones,
about that.
yeah. And I went straight back in my dorm and was like, whoever I was trying to fight, all of them 1-on-1 that jumped me.
And that's one thing that Gunner never did. He never did like become a part of any kind of, I don't know how you say it on here because you're not supposed to say the GANG, but he never
Yeah,
became
no
a part of
brother.
that.
I'm no part of no brotherhood. I'm my
Yeah.
own person.
You know, and because Gunner is like tatted up, his attorney even asked him, "Do you have any tattoos that has any kind of like relate, that shows that you're a part of anything?" Because that right there will put your custody level, a higher custody level if you do.
And you'll be labeled as a gang member.
Yeah. 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 No
But
affiliation.
I got lucky, and they didn't even take a picture of any of my tattoos.
They didn't. If you looked, Gunner's got tattoos everywhere, like on his legs, his chest, everywhere. And if when you pulled him up on the prison website, it says tattoos or markings, and it said none.
And I had all this before I went in.
Like it said none.
And I had all these. My legs are covered.
Yeah, Gunner said that there was like 2 lines, and somehow whenever they were doing one line, he skipped over there this line and just
Same
passed
thing I
it.
did when they was drawing blood. I got to go do push-ups and get my...
Yeah, and then going during COVID was like they made them get the vaccine. You had no choice.
I'd be
You
the
had
one to say label me up if it keeps me safe.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
like join one.
Oh, yeah, that's what a bunch of people that ain't about that life do.
Yeah. So, do you think that this guy, this doctor, so I was listening to somebody else's podcast, and they're like, I mean, there's going to be people like coming to him and saying, I've got this ailment or this ailment. He'll get like those kind of people. But like, is anybody going to, besides the extort, you think people will try to extort it? And how will they?
If he's a man, then he's a man. They ain't gonna. If you're, as long as he ain't like,
Have you seen what he looks like?
no, he ain't like, Dan Totten's paralegal, is he?
No. No, he's
I
not.
should say he wouldn't do too good then.
No.
Or actually, he'd do great.
No.
He would love it.
Here's what he looks like.
They will think they have a.
So see how big his neck is?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
He's
almost like he's been,
I feel like just because I can read people so good, he's gonna be on his rack reading books his whole sentence.
someone else said that because of the jail that he's going
That's
to.
the only way to stay out of trouble, really.
And the jail that he's going to, and because it's a near one, and they have the law library like online, that someone said that they think that he'll be like learning the law and finding in and outs and stuff.
That's what Marty did, and that's how he got out that time.
Yeah.
He was on that law library every morning on the kiosk.
Yeah.
Let's see, they will think he will have a lot of money in his commissary.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and he has hired they said that
He's probably paying people for protection.
he's hired a high profile attorney, Diane Monash. And I don't know.
He's probably paying people for protection.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he just got in yesterday.
I know,
he
but
just got transferred yesterday.
If it's anything like Alabama prison, you got to have more than, besides me, like, you got to have more than one person walk into your dorm with with your big sack of food, or somebody's gonna come up and grab it.
Yeah.
For that's if it's like Alabama. I don't know. Alabama was like World War II.
Yeah. There was people in prison, in Alabama prison, that was homeless. And I told this story a little bit last time I was live. It's like Gunner said that they would get in debt to people for rugs or whatever, and then they would have to give them like their mat and stuff. And so people would have like double or triple mats because mats are thin. So people want someone else's mat so that they're sleeping on something thicker, a mattress that's thicker.
Steffi, see you. No, don't ever give somebody your mat. That's showing weakness.
His defense attorney is working on another case with Casey Anthony's attorney. Really? Is that why he's high profile? Just because he's working with Casey Anthony's attorney?
Watch him beat this shit.
No, I don't. So here's what so they've got him with 4 counts of schmurder, because Ohio does carry the death penalty, but they haven't done that in forever. And they did 4 because they're considering him like robbing the house while, I guess that's the way they're going to do it, because he had a silencer. So it's premeditated. What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, I was trying to see if we could get. I'm trying to do this challenge where. Hold on, how many more do I gotta have?
The girls in here be like, "You want my lunch? You want this? I'll give you this." Gunner's like, "Yeah, that's the worst thing you can do is show weakness, because then you're going to be a target. You're going to be a target."
You give me your tray, actually.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta be.
You know, Todd Chrisley, they were talking to him, and because he's like semi-famous, I don't consider him really famous, but anyway, he got pardoned by Trump, so maybe he is. But his poor wife, they both went in for tax evasion. His poor wife had to do like true prison. Todd said when he got there that there was already like all this food on the bed for him. Instead of only getting like 2 jumpsuits, he ended up with 5. He paid people to wash his stuff, iron his stuff. He had Chick-fil-A on Mondays and Wednesdays. He was paying everybody to do everything for him. Brand new mattress. He had like everything. And poor Julie's over there eating ramen noodles. Like she didn't get any outside help or whatever. He had a phone. He had everything.
All right, so I need somebody in here to send a galaxy, and I'll have that mission complete.
I'm not doing any kind of mission stuff. I don't even know how.
Well, I want to start like in the mornings, like battling people.
Oh yeah, that's how you make money on here, is to battle.
Yeah.
She was traumatized. She was, and he didn't skip a beat. Exactly. It was really sad to see them two come home, because it took her forever to get back to the normal real world, and he was living his best life in there. Oh, also, if y'all didn't know, which if you've been following this case at all, so Michael McKee, the one that unalived Spencer and Monique Tepe, the day after he unalived them, he drove back to the hospital and he done a 10-hour surgery, and that person did not recover from that surgery. I think they died yesterday or the day before.
Oh shit! We got 1 minute to get a galaxy.
Why is it such a gap? Why are they doing such high?
I don't know. I think it was 2 of them I could choose from.
Should chose something smaller.
I didn't pick it. It picked it for me.
She didn't even realize what was going on with the money, did she? No, she didn't. She shouldn't even got charged with that. Honestly, I don't think.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, so I wanted to get Gunner in here to talk about like what this guy's going to be going through and what is he thinking. So,
Oh, or I could do the money gun. It's only 500.
do a money gun. She does look sad and depressed. I think she's just now starting to get back to herself, honestly.
Who?
You remember Todd and Julie Chrisley?
Yeah.
Remember the Chrisleys? You know, they got pardoned.
Braxton said he's been watching it.
Oh, he has. When I went over and saw the baby, that's exactly what they were watching. They were watching it. I met them at the mall in Tennessee.
I need somebody to throw a money gun.
Okay, so Steph said, will money get this guy living pretty good on the inside? Are you listening?
Wait, say it again.
She said, will money get this guy living pretty good on the inside?
Yes.
Listen, in there, it's all about the money.
All about money.
All about the money and the guards. If you can make nice with the guards and have money.
And boys.
What do you mean? Oh.
That's what they call them. Punks.
But wouldn't that put a bigger target on him?
Oh yeah, he don't need to do that. But I'm saying that's just how it is. It's weird.
I don't understand what you're saying though. If you're saying, you're saying the people that I figured they would have a harder time. I guess everybody stays in their little cliques. That's another thing too. Is he going to hook up?
I'm saying as long as he don't go down there and build some weird stuff, then that's the biggest. Like, no, you don't mess with nobody's girl.
Oh yeah, that's what they call them. Listen, when Gunner called me, whenever he got transferred into Staten, he called me. And he's like, you're not going to believe this. He said, there are people passed out all over the floor on...
Everywhere on Flocka.
Yeah, he said they were passed out everywhere. And then he's like, while he's talking to me, he's like, there's a guy over there doing math in front of a guard. And then it's kind of like he turned and he went, oh, and there's somebody walking around with double D's and a dress on. Like,
double D's and spandex, but had his things out. I mean, they were perfect. I mean, it's crazy.
And I'm like, how in the world? And in my mind, I'm like, because I was, I'm like, I was one of those people that I didn't know any better. I was like, there's no way that they are going to have rugs in there. Like, how would they get it in? And then I find out, oh no, they have more in there than they do on the street. It's easier to get it in there than it is on the street. They were perfect.
I don't think they should have ever been pardoned to do the crime, pay the time. I've always had to do my fucking time.
Yeah, the Chrisleys got pardoned. And now but look at the people we make famous. I mean, Gypsy Rose, for God's sakes, give me a break. She should not be out.
She's
I mean, she did her time that she was served, but she should have got the same amount of time as
yeah, for sure.
As her co-defendant, in my opinion.
Any other situation, whoever plans it gets the most time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why she.
That's why I'm not understanding how Texaco is still locked up.
Oh yeah.
He plotted that.
Yeah, his co-defendant. And she's out, isn't she?
Yeah, been out for 8 years.
Yeah. So Gunner's talking about the what I called him as the pod boss, the one that made sure like nobody fucked with Gunner anymore. Him and a woman murdered somebody.
Yeah.
And she
was a left-handed shooter, and she's left-handed. He's so real that
Yeah, she got out after how many years?
She did like 7 on a
Yeah.
life sentence and then paroled out.
And he's in there for life.
She was too.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
How'd she get out?
That's what I'm telling you. If you get a life sentence, you can parole out after 7 or 8 years. It just depends on when your setup is.
I feel like that's more so in other states besides Alabama. I think Alabama's harder to do that. I mean, hell, you came up for pro and they were like, no.
This is because I messed up.
What, got write-ups?
Look how bright this thing is.
Yeah, it is. It's using a little TikTok light.
Oh, yeah. Let me show y'all this. I have it. It's so badass I can't even get it off.
It's a magnetized light.
It's all right. So you magnetize it to the back of your phone right there, and then this part extends 360. But here you go, ladies. It's also got a mirror.
It's in his showcase. It's in his showcase.
Get them lashes done good. But yeah, and then it closes up. And it's literally this big.
I like that it has that little button in the middle and it has the roller to make it brighter.
Yeah. So you hold it down, and then this roller right here, that's as bright as it goes. And you can dim it, change colors.
Yeah, and it's only like $19, if that much.
I think it's 12 now.
Is it?
Yeah, so y'all go get it. It's in my cart
It's in his showcase.
or showcase, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So anybody else have any questions? Anybody want to come up and talk about?
And y'all can ask me anything about prison or anything I've been through.
Yeah, I told him, I said, you could do a whole podcast on all the shit that you've been through.
Too many people falsely accused and they pardon famous people. Yeah, I know it. That's why I got to get famous so they can pardon.
Well, you're not wanting to pardon. You're wanting, what do you call it?
Expunge my record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a job while you were in there?
Huh?
Someone asked, did you have a job while you were in there?
Yeah, I tried to get as high as humanly possible to try to drown out all the evil that was going on.
Yeah, that was his job. So he ended up being.
I worked in the kitchen for 3 hours.
Yeah, he couldn't stay sober in there. So that's what he's talking about. His job was he didn't have one. He was not staying sober. Was it hard to sleep?
Was it hard to sleep?
Yeah.
No, I remember because I get sleeping medicine prescribed.
Oh.
And stuff like that. But it's hard to sleep because you always got police coming in, and then everybody in there is finna be like everywhere, like yelling, you know.
How did I survive? Listen, I done every single day of time with him. Every day.
Yeah.
He was calling me. I was having to talk to him morning, noon, and night to make sure that he was safe. Once he got with Texaco, then I knew at least he was probably going to be safe from like being.
Well, it was me and my best friend got kicked out of ATF. So we moved.
But they don't know what ATF is.
Oh yeah, it's a different prison. We got kicked out of there. My best friend from there, we'd been there for almost 6 months, and then we got shipped out together. So me and him moved to E-Dorm, and then Texaco had a top and bottom rack, so it worked out perfect.
So what ATF was is he was supposed to complete what is it? What did you have to complete while you're at ATF? Like some kind of
SAP and stuff.
Yeah, it's some kind of like program that you have to do. It was part of his sentence to go down there and do this SAP return, and it was he had to take classes and stuff. Is what it was. And then he got there, and he ended up screwing up and it had to be
I
sent
went
back.
through it with my son. Prison messed his mind up. It will. If you're not really strong minded and just seeing all the shit that I've seen, I don't think about it too much because some of it's like stuff that y'all would never even imagine.
Yeah, so ATF is a certain it's the name of the prison, and
And
it's
I've
more
never
of like a
seen
work camp.
never seen a poker there. There's none of that there. There's no fentanyl there. There's no
What at
hardcore.
ATF?
Yeah,
Oh,
none of that there.
really?
Just-
See, and that's
just
what I thought.
just
All prisons was
Suboxone.
like that, and then it wasn't.
No.
Staten was terrible. It was awful. There was that's the prison that I was telling y'all about that the guy got unalived and his parents had an autopsy done on him and he didn't have a heart and they had harvested his heart.
When I said poker, I didn't want to say KNIFE.
Yeah, I told him to try to use TikTok words.
Yeah.
No, not
It
like
was-
play poker. Now, when he was in,
This is
you
what I
can't
was
show
talking
it.
about a
You
poker.
can't show it. You're gonna get banned.
Oh.
When he was in the county, he would do stuff like that. Play like
Oh yeah, I would
poker.
win. I would win so much money in the county.
Yeah.
Georgia
But-
State Prison. I'm proud of you, Gunner, making it through. Yeah, me. I'm proud of myself.
But I will tell you, when he first came out of there, he was different. He was definitely different. His temper was so like he had a temper. He
Well, you had to in there. You can't let show no kind of coward. Like you gotta. If somebody says something, you got what the fuck. You just gotta.
because if not, then you'll be a target. So you have
Yeah.
to like show your dominance. Do you suffer from PTSD?
Nah.
Shit. You did. When you first came out, it was terrible.
Oh yeah.
It was awful when you first came
I
out.
mean, I ain't gonna lie. I dream about it almost every other night.
Well, then that's what PTSD is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the one that plays music. Do you still talk to anybody you met there?
Yeah.
Who? Hey, Leopard. Did you get out of your meeting? How hard was it to just adjust back to your life? I'm hoping that you're sober now. I'm 7 years sober.
How was it to adjust back to your life? And I'm hoping you're. I'm California sober right now. If y'all know what that means. You know what that means?
I know what that means.
Okay. I'm California sober, and I was on the worst of the worst, so yeah, I'm sober
Yeah,
compared to.
gardening. There you go. Listen, and I didn't know like all this, but he didn't even make it. So when we picked him up from prison, so it was me, his sister, and his brother went down to Montgomery, and we got a hotel room and we stayed the night because we wanted to be there first thing that morning. The day that he was released, we was going to be there. And his fiance Haley was there with us. Bryson went with us too, didn't he? Or was it me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Braxton
Braxton,
and Emerald.
Emerald, Haley, and me. And so anyway, because he was on that stuff down there, he didn't even make it home before he started withdrawing.
It was awful.
It was.
I was doing
awful.
close to a gram of fentanyl a day.
It was awful. Yeah, he's sober now. Thank God.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, you're lucky to be alive.
Oh yeah, for sure. I died in the drunk tank one time in jail.
He did. He OD'd in the county.
It was Halloween, and I seen the cops pulling in the subdivision, so I just run through my mom's living room, and I run out the back door, jump the fence where the pool is, and I climb under there. And then somehow that dude saw me. So I had like 20 something somas and a bunch of Xanaxes, and I just ate every one of them like an idiot. So
Instead of getting an extra charge of possession, he decided to eat them. And here's the thing. Here's how a mama knows something. So anytime he ever got arrested, I was that mama that made sure I had money on the phone where he could call me. And that was Halloween night. I had to work the next day. And of course, I went up there and made sure that he had money on his books, money on his phone, all that. He had not called me, and it was around like 11 or 12 o'clock, and he still had not called me the next day. And I just knew something was wrong, and I didn't know he had ate all that stuff. I had no idea. So I called his daddy, and his daddy was the fire marshal. And so I was like, something is wrong. I haven't heard from Gunner. And he acted like I was stupid, like, okay. And I was like, no, something's wrong. Gunner would have called me by now. Something is wrong. And
yeah, because I'm blowing mom up as soon as I get in the drunk tank.
Yeah, and he had not called me, and I just knew. And so his daddy kind of like pacifying me was like, okay, I'll see, I'll see what I can find out, because he's on the same level as like the police chief and sheriff and all that stuff. So anyway, so I didn't get a call back until like 2 o'clock. And it was his daddy, and his daddy's like, Tammy, Gunner is in ICU. He is on a ventilator, and I knew it. I just knew it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And he said, "Listen, he's going to be okay. They're fixing to take him off of it. There's an officer in there, so they had an officer sitting in ICU with him,
and I had both my hands shackled to the bed."
Yeah, like he was some like crazy criminal. Like his charges was always possession, but they acted like he was some like hardened criminal or something. He never did anything violent or anything.
They thought I was a kingpin.
Yeah.
They really did.
And so I was like, I knew it. And he said, Tammy, they've got a cop in there. You can't go in there. They're not. He said, that's why I'm just now telling you, because I know you'll go up in that hospital and you're going to get arrested, because they're not going to let you back there. And I'm like, why in the fuck didn't they call and tell us? Like, my kid could be up there dying. I mean, he was on a ventilator. He died in the drunk tank. They had to like call the ambulance. They had to bring him back to life. And his daddy said they're letting me go back there because he had pool, and he said, I'm going back there to sit with him. And he said, you don't need to come up here and get in trouble or whatever. And sure enough, they took him off of the ventilator, and he made it. But I knew something was wrong. I knew it.
And Nikki, you said that's so scary. People stay hooked on drugs while in prison. It's easier and cheaper to get drugs in prison than it is on the street. Cause think about it, you're in a dorm. You're in a dorm with 3 different pods, and there's like 120 people in each pod. So like, I could just do this right here. Oh, now Marsher or Money D, hey, and then you don't have to get in your car and drive down the road and go find.
And what Gunner said? There's something called a day room, and how do you tell what a day room is?
All right, so as soon as you walk in the dorm, it's a big open area. This side is the movie. This side is for movies, and this side is a sports TV, and then there's 3 different bays in each dorm. So the day room is where everybody cooks and stuff like that.
So he said that people would go in the day room to do their rugs, because if they accidentally OD'd, at least people would be walking back and forth and could try to save them. That's how bad it was.
And they would do it in front of the cops, like this right here, in front of the police, and they don't care.
Yeah. Yes. And then he called me one day and he's like, well, I touched my first dead body today. And I'm like, what? And somebody on a bunk beside him had OD'd and he had pulled him down and tried to revive him.
He was already stiff, so
Mackenzie said, how did they get the rugs in?
the police.
The guards. Because you got to think about it. Here's what they do is, so guards are making more money off of the inmates than they are their salary.
They're getting anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 just to bring it in a pack.
And then they're bringing in all these phones.
Yeah.
And I gave what, like $700 or $800 for you a phone, and then they'll rate them, take all that stuff away from them, and then resell it to them.
But my partner was so gangster, he would just go rob somebody else for their phone.
Yeah.
He would just go take their shit.
It's unbelievable. Like it's crazy.
It's either eat or be eaten.
Yeah.
Nobody sent that money gun, did they? I'm finna send y'all some coins. Y'all can send me this money gun.
Yeah, it's a full circle, Jeep, and that's exactly what it is. Because the money that they're making, they're going to make it 2 and 3 more times because they're taking away your shit that they sold you.
Join my fan club.
Have y'all watched the documentary on the Alabama prisons that came? You hadn't watched it, have you, Gunner? What the heck, Gunner? We are not friends. Cajun Steph mom said.
Huh?
Cajun Steph's mom said that y'all are not friends. How are y'all not friends?
Huh? We are. I don't know what she's talking about.
Anybody else got any questions to ask him? Do visitors get searched? How do they get it? Okay, so we went and visited, me and Emerald and Haley, and they like search you. Like, I don't know how visitors get stuff in. Not that I was ever going to try, but like Haley had on some like leggings. And they wouldn't let her come in to there with the leggings on. It just so happened I had more clothes in my car, and she was able to go put some sweatpants or whatever on, because you can't dress like any kind of provocative way at all, like at all. Hey, Jake,
my daughter's father is in Alabama prison, and his sister was a CO who was arrested for bringing him up.
Yep. Well, listen at this. When we went in to visit, so we were sitting there and we were like in this big room when we first got there to visit. And it was, me and Gunner and Haley and Emerald sitting over here. And then across from us was an inmate. And then it was the girl that was at ATF, the other prison that gave him she give you a phone or ink or whatever. She gave him all kinds of stuff. She was there.
You mean the one you sent $120? No, she was the one that was just flirting. Anyway,
so when we were leaving, she pulled up to my car and she said, "Hey, are you Gunner's mom?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "I was his, I was one of the COs or the guards or whatever at ATF." And I was like, "Really?" And she said, "Yeah." She ended up falling in love with this inmate. And you can't date an inmate and have a job. So she quit her job at ATF and was there visiting her new boo in prison.
I will say something. I see a comment. The prisons in Tennessee are just as bad. I promise you they're not. If you look up right now, what is the most dangerous, violent, and deadly prison in the United States, it's going to pop up Alabama. There's been almost 400 people killed this year just in Alabama prisons. That's 10 times more than all the other prisons combined. So it's wild. It's like a city inside of a city. Yeah, Alabama is way worse.
Okay, so here's what it comes up. It come up Rikers Island, which is in New York, Louisiana State Penitentiary, Angola, yeah.
Those are
San,
federal though. I was
oh,
talking about state prisons.
Alabama's still on here. San Quentin in California,
That's just
and then Holman in Alabama, Folsom
Holman.
in California.
Holman's where Texaco did 7 years at.
Yeah, so that Texaco, the one that was the what I call him the pod boss, didn't he have to be wasn't he in the hole for like years or something?
Oh yeah, if you get a capital murder case and you got life your first year, you got to be locked up your whole first year.
Yeah. So he was 24 or was it 20
23 and 1.
23 1. So you're locked up 23 hours a day and you're out 1 hour to take a shower.
Yeah, I had to do that for over a month in Limestone.
Oh yeah, and that about done him in. Being locked up all the time will make you go crazy.
In West Virginia, federal is
Your
not.
dad was in
talked
San
about.
Quentin, really? San
That's in
Quentin,
California,
it's
right?
the oldest prison in California too, and it
That's
holds
crazy because I was.
it holds death row housing.
That's Holman is the only death row house in.
Listen, when Gunner was on lockup, yeah, I've never seen him read so many books as he did when he was on that lockup. Because you have to keep your mind busy, and he said he about lost it.
Oh yeah, especially after about three weeks, you start talking to yourself and everything.
Oh, I'm sorry, G Banana. He didn't get clean, and he died when she was 4.
Jules? You talking about Limestone Prison is bad? Yeah, it's one of the worst ones now.
It is. It used to not be, but it is now.
Let me tell you why.
Why?
Because they shut down Holman and sent half Holman inmates to Limestone and the other half to Staten. That's why Staten's so bad now.
Really? Is Holman not open anymore?
Holman, is the place that makes our tags for our vehicles.
Is it? Donaldson is terrible. Chris said Donaldson is where is that where the house
That's West Jefferson. They call it Donaldson now.
is that where which one is when the house all the death row inmates?
Holman.
But
Donaldson, West Jefferson,
yeah.
it's a level 5.
Oh, and
That's where Marty got turned out at.
oh.
There's only 3 level 5s, which would be West Jefferson, St. Clair, and Holman.
And Staten was a level 4, right?
Yeah, but most level 4s are more dangerous than the level 5s.
Level 5s is as far as it'll go up, right?
Yeah.
So the most dangerous
They
is
got
the
more
5.
respect. Now, the most dangerous is a 4, really.
Oh.
Just because, it's older people that's doing life sentences that ain't trying to,
Jessna said Holman is open. It's very close by, and it's crazy. So you live near it?
Yeah, Holman is still open to all the death row mates and then the people that make our tags.
Some people, there's been a couple of deaths in the Alabama prisons just in the last couple of days. I joined like a Facebook, like some Alabama prison stuff whenever he was in there, and I'm still in them. And it'll come up all the time. Like, I hate to say it, y'all, but we had another death today at whichever prison it is. And there's been like a couple of deaths this week in Alabama.
Thank you,
Is Limestone a level 5 now?
Banana. Yeah, it always has been.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm so damn proud of you, Gunner, for getting clean. I appreciate you.
You hear about them dying a few times a month. Isn't that
Yeah,
crazy?
limestone's a level 5.
I didn't know that.
Back in the
No
day,
idea.
they used to. Who's ice cream cone?
Yours.
Oh shit! Appreciate y'all. But
There's been a good amount of escapees.
from where?
I guess Jessica, didn't she say she was near Donaldson? Or
Shit, I
Holman?
don't know how
She
you.
said Holman.
I don't know how-
Holman. She
how
said there's been
y'all-
escapees from Holman.
I know that Texaco and them, they took it over one time and had the warden hostage and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
If you listen, if you watch that documentary on Alabama prisons, they recorded part of that when Gunner was in there, because there's a part where they were
Shout out
like,
Cajun Mom.
so they took over, like, what, y'all went on strike, right?
Yeah, we went on. Yeah,
Yeah,
the whole prison system.
all of
went-
Alabama prisons went on strike.
That means like, because the prisoners in Alabama, the prisoners run it, so they cook the food, they do everything. So like, for a month, we ate peanut butter and jelly sandwich for breakfast. There's people. Actually, one of my homeboys broke his ankle jumping the fence trying to get more food because we didn't have canteen. We didn't have.
They were starving. Canteen is like
We were. Ask my mom
commissary.
when I got out. I weighed like 160, didn't I?
Yeah.
They was starving us. How long was just 2.5 years?
In the prison.
It's AR though.
That's
How
what?
long?
Oh,
Somebody ER. See, the good thing about Alabama is you only do 35% of your time. So I got sentenced to 96 months and only had to do like a little over 2. What were you in for? Possession, Xanax.
hell yeah, it's a long time. God dog, it was a long time. It seemed like forever.
My brother got out last week, went 180, got out 154 pounds, I believe it. Yeah,
Wow.
I went in weighing like 220.
Oh, it was terrible. It was the worst. It was the
It
worst.
must have been hard on you. Yeah, it was very hard on her.
It was awful.
I made her spend so much money.
It was terrible.
It's
And
so
I didn't even know what
expensive.
I was spending money on. I thought I was buying like
Yeah, I already know.
I thought I was buying commissary. Oh yeah, it was terrible. I don't wish
See,
that
but
on anybody.
we had cell phones, so I got to FaceTime and stuff.
Yeah.
And I always carried one of these things too, so I wasn't really worried about nobody.
Your son was 220 when he went in and 160. Yep.
Damn,
Where-
that's me. That was
Yep.
me. I'm back up to 120. I mean 220 though.
Where was your son at, Angie?
I'm gonna say he was at.
Yeah, let's say it's, he's in Tennessee.
Oh
Now I have heard that the jails are bad in Tennessee. I've heard the jails.
yeah, the
suck.
jails suck, but
Yeah.
once you get to prison, it's straight. It's controlled. Like when we go to eat chow, there's no police walking with us. We're just walking by ourselves.
Yeah. So
So like in
normally
Florida,
you got like you see the movies where like everybody's walking in a straight line and police is walking
that's
with
the way
them.
it is at Florida, Tennessee, places that the prison is controlled.
So if you watch that documentary, they even tell the governor, they tell Alabama's governor Kay Ivey that she better get Alabama prisons under control or the government's going to take it over.
They
And-
need to because KIV I ain't gonna
Yeah,
get into
and
politics.
they
But
do not want to let anybody come in and help with the Alabama prisons. It's
appreciate
terrible.
you, Penguin.
It's awful. The jail, yes, I think that's true about Tennessee. I think the jails are worse than the prison in Tennessee.
Yeah, but don't sleep on Huntsville's jail or Lauderdale County. I swear.
Yeah. Gunner has said, yeah,
The
Madison County
worst
and
jail I've ever been
Lauderdale.
in was Lauderdale. They call it Slaughterdale.
You was only in there for a day, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they made me stay 24 hours.
Yeah.
It felt like forever.
He said when he walked in, people was yelling at him, "Hey, did you bring anything in with you?"
And I did too. I didn't share nothing. I slept the whole time.
We've been through it.
And this wasn't even my fault. Two girls got in a fight, and I wouldn't tell them the name of the girl, so they arrested me on domestic violence.
Yes, Jules. What do you call that? What do you call the Madison County one?
The Blue Roof Inn.
Blue Roof. Yeah, they say it's bad. They say it's really bad. So you don't want to get arrested in Madison County.
No,
It's bad.
it's like a prison. It's a miniature prison.
Yeah. So it came up just I wanted Gunnar to be able to kind of share some of his story because I've told him, I said, you could do a whole podcast on, like, he's talked about stuff today that I didn't even know about. Like, he's been through a way more than I even know that he's been through. And then we've been covering like the Tepe case. And so I was just curious, what is this doctor walking into? And they did like a whole series, or they did the Ashley Banfield was talking to a guy that was in the prison system, and now he prepares like people that's got to go in, like probably federal. He prepares them now to go into the jail and know what the do's and the don'ts to do it.
Oh, no problem, Jules. I mean, I don't mind sharing any of the stories with y'all.
So I was just
I
wondering.
got so many.
Yeah. He keeps saying he's going to do a podcast. Maybe this will be his little push to do it.
Yeah.
You was in Franklin County and where?
Thank y'all.
In Tennessee or?
Yeah, Franklin County, that's Tennessee.
Yeah, but there's a Franklin County in Ohio. Yeah, that's where this guy is.
Ohio, okay. Ohio, you were right.
Yeah,
Leopard said yes, do a podcast. And all right, what would I talk about?
Just have to talk about your experiences. So you were where this guy is. So was you at the new jail? Because he got sent to the new jail.
You're inspiring, Gunner. I think you should do a podcast. Well,
You just got to be able to talk.
yeah.
You just got to tell your story. You got to sit down and talk.
Well, all the people that's commenting that, just make sure y'all follow me, and I'm gonna start going live every day and stuff like that.
Just know that if you've got a loved one that is struggling with drugs or whatever, don't give up on them. Like, whatever you do, that's one thing I never done is I never gave up on Gunner. I never turned my back on him. And I never, he always knew that I was going to be there no matter what. And so if you've got somebody that's struggling, just be there for them and try to get them some help. Try to get them.
If they're on fentanyl, get them in a Suboxone clinic.
Yeah. Listen, it saves people's lives. It definitely does.
It saved mine.
Yeah. I know so many people that the Suboxone has saved their lives. And people are like, well, you're trading one drug for another. No, you're not. You could get the wrong.
You can't get high.
You could get one wrong pill and die from buying a pill on the street.
What about meth? What do you mean? You asking, have I ever done it?
Yep. Addiction does not discriminate at all. It can happen to anybody. Anybody.
But somebody
She's
said,
saying
what
her
if,
son is on it.
oh, it's been sad. I've done everything.
Yes, Suboxone helps with math. How long have you been sober?
Me?
Yeah.
Like sober, just like 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But I do go to the doctor and I get prescriptions and I smoke, but that's sober to me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Angie, definitely talk to him. I mean, here's the thing is
Or if
you
you could get him on Adderall, it's the same exact thing. But
a Suboxone?
oh, I was talking about math.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't get him on Adderall. I mean, people say it's the same,
It's exactly the same.
but wouldn't it be if only if they abuse the Adderall?
You could take a 30 and be.
Your son's done Suboxone for 6 years. That's awesome. Here's the way I look at it is so I feel like addiction is a disease. Yes, it may start out as a choice, but it definitely turns into a disease. And I will argue that fact with anybody, any day, anytime. So you have some people that need medicine for high blood pressure. You have some people that needs medicine for, seizures. And then you have some people that need medicine for addiction. And I feel like that if you get on some kind of program that can help you get off of that medicine, like Suboxone, then it's a medicine that keeps you from being an addict. It cleans you up. And I think it's a disease. I will argue it all day long.
What?
It's a disease. Addiction.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, some people say it's not a disease.
Well, I'll tell you exactly how it's a disease. I was in like 7th grade. I rode with Mom. We went to Huntsville, and then she got like 100 pink tins. You remember that? And then I acted like I left my phone in the car, and I took like 10 of them. I never even did anything in my life. That's how I'm saying, like, it is a disease because you remember what I'm talking about?
I don't know what they were. What is pink tins?
Loratab 10s.
Huh?
Them Loratab 10s when I took them and threw up in Gig's car.
I don't even know why I would have had those.
Your back or something.
So I've never been, unless I've had a surgery, I've never even had them. That's one thing I can say. I may not have ever done, like I've never done like a rug or anything, but because of Gunner, I can have sympathy and empathy both for people that have been addicts and are addicts. Yeah, it's exactly right. You wouldn't even know people take it. Like if you're on like a MAT program, which is something like Suboxone, then it just makes you be a normal person.
And you are wanting me to start a podcast. This is the new
Podcast microphone.
Yeah, but it's the same brand as the one upstairs. They're like $350.
I was supposed to be doing YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
I can't fuss too much. All right, if y'all don't have any more questions, did you want to say something else?
If y'all don't follow me, just follow me because I'm fixing to take this shit serious.
He just needed this little push. You just don't like YouTube? It's a different world. I have taken some lives and put them up on YouTube, and I'll do this one too. I'll put it up on my YouTube. But it is a different world over there. Yesterday, if you know, you know. So I'm going to say, if you know, you know. Woohoo, yesterday.
I'm gonna type my artist name in the thing, so
It says it right there on your thing.
it does.
Yeah. Your username, it says it on the screen. Oh, Robin, you don't know? Message me. Good, Angie. If we have just one person tonight, then it was a successful night for sure. Y'all don't know? Y'all, I was validated yesterday. Just in case you don't know, I was fucking validated. Put a 1 in the chat if you know. Put a 2 if you don't. Oh
I
shit!
appreciate
Y'all
all
don't
y'all that
know?
follow me. What do you ask? What's the question?
Okay, I can't talk about it. I got a message come across top of my screen. No, Tammy. Oh shit.
Brenda DJ, it's my stuff is on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, YouTube. It should be back up on YouTube. It got taken.
Oh, you got paused. He got a phone call or something.
I was going to look and see real quick.
Oh. I'm in trouble. People at the top. I'm getting like choop, 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 choop. Oh, I'd love to. I can't believe y'all don't know. Gunner's looking for something. Am I prepared for the cold winter? Well, I have no heaters. There was no heaters to be bought, no kerosene heaters, but we do have gas logs, and my husband's getting those working. So if we lose power, at least we'll have the gas logs.
I'm sending a link that will take you straight to my YouTube page.
Are you putting it in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Is it? Do you not have it linked on your bio?
I got to do that again.
Yeah. Yeah, we're fixing to get some. Y'all are Slim Jim. You're fixing to get some. Are y'all gonna get a lot?
I don't think we are.
She lives in Pennsylvania.
Hold on, it said, have you got a Blackstone grill to cook on? Yeah, we do.
Get propane or charcoal.
We got one for Haley's mom got us one for Christmas.
You know what I do have is when Emerald played softball and when the boys played baseball, we carried those heaters to the ball games and you put those little 2 propane tanks in there. I do have, I think, 2 of those heaters. So I do have that.
Okay.
You're supposed to, Carrie, where do you live? You're supposed to get 2 feet of snow?
Somebody else said 6 to 10 in Ohio.
Wow. I have not one heater, not one to be bought. There's not one. You have a generator? Oh, you're doing good then. We don't have
I got some heaters I'll sell y'all.
We don't have a generator. Somebody actually put on Facebook today from that worked at Lowe's and said that they got some generators in today, but by the time I saw it, then they were already out. I know. Travis is getting it working. You're supposed to get slammed Sunday night into Monday. Ours is supposed to come in tomorrow night into Saturday, I believe. 20 inches plus. Holy shit. See, here's the thing with us. We're not used to that kind of weather. And so, like, we don't have, like, all the snow plows and all the stuff that people put on, you know, the salt and the sand. We don't, I mean, we have some, but not enough for us to even, like, leave our house.
That's my Apple Music link right there.
Where'd you put it?
I posted it.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, y'all can copy that. But when he gets off of here, he needs to put his link in his bio. It's easier to go and find him.
Yeah.
Jules, when is ours supposed to be coming in? Jules is our weather lady around here. Lindsay, join my Discord.
I gotta blow my nose.
Yeah, you're sick. Thank goodness you have a generator. My parents have a generator. We got a generator. See, it's changed now. It's Saturday and Sunday. Okay, good, because I got to work tomorrow. You watched all day, and they're saying that we aren't. Yeah, it'll change. It'll go back and forth. We are getting it. We're not getting it. We are getting it. We're not getting it.
Hey, y'all want to see my fit?
You gonna do a fit check?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to charge every phone, every iPad, every computer, everything I got. So at least if we lose power, we can still watch some kind of TV or something.
How do you say this brand?
Aloe.
Aloe.
Yeah. I gave him an Aloe shirt today. I got him an Aloe
Let me
shirt.
sit this down for a second.
What'd you get kicked for, Savannah? What'd you do? Listen, we're accepting new applicants to the Discord. So if you want in the Discord, send me a message.
And the $10 cash out.
We don't charge for Discord.
I don't even know
I
what
said
a
very
Discord
nice. You look
is.
very nice.
Well, thank you. Somebody said Gunner cracks. But y'all should see me around Christmas time. Like my brother will get some clothes. I'll be like, hold on, let me try that shit on.
He listen, he has picked on Braxton since Braxton was little bitty. They're only 19 months apart. And Gunner's a picker. He'll pick on somebody. He'll pick on somebody in a minute. Hey, Curvy. You're late, girl. We're getting off here.
Thank you. Somebody said handsome young man.
I got pretty kids. Oh, let me show y'all
Look at
mine.
my kids.
Yeah, Gunner's got beautiful kids. Braxton got new pictures taken.
Oh, did he?
Look.
Oh.
Oh,
I didn't get a notification or the.
here's Gunner's little girl. That's Charlie.
She's the sweetest.
She's always in a good mood.
She always da 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 da.
Here she is at daycare.
I'm
starting to pull
gonna
up.
start to go. I'm gonna start going live every day, and I'm gonna start just getting in these people's battles. Like I know they're gonna smoke me at first because they got a huge fan base, but
Got to start somewhere.
yeah.
Got to start somewhere. All right, guys, we're going to get off here. We appreciate everybody joining in on us. We're going to start going live more often. I have vowed to my
It's
my girls.
It's 8:26. I was gonna give y'all time to follow if y'all didn't follow, so we'll get off here at 8:28. We'll get off here in 2 minutes.
Kirby said you'll have a huge fan base in no time. Listen, it's all about persistence. You just got to
I know.
You got to do it. You just got to keep doing it. Thank you, K9. Yeah, I have vowed to start going live at least 3 or 4 times a week.
and I'm gonna start posting at least 3 times a day.
That's what they say. That's what they say to do. It was really good to see everybody in here. It's like
Yeah,
the family's back. I've seen so many of y'all in here.
67 comments were sent in the last 5 minutes. All right, we got 1 more minute on here, and then we're gonna get off. They love you, Tammy.
Oh, I know. No, not you. I was talking to Slim in the chat. Yeah, I miss y'all too. It was good to see. Like, I recognize so many names.
We had
like,
close to
the
100
whole
people.
gang is back together.
We had like 100 people the whole time in here. It just now went down to 72.
It's like I see so many people that were honeypots.
Hold on, that's supposed to say.
Makes my heart happy.
Oh, it's AR, but it's
Back to business, baby. Carrie, big hugs. G Banana, Les, Jim B, like I Slim Jim, Melanie, Nana, like so many, Carrie, Lindsay, like what is the gang's back together, the family's back together.
The girls are back in town. The girls are back in town.
Lindsay, Nana, yeah. Kirby, Angie. All right, everybody follow Gunner. All right, thank y'all for coming. I'll check my messages. I'm sure I've got some. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.